Hi there, I'm Qatr Ennada. I'm a fourth year dental student, and I think that time moves on so quickly and that life is so precious, and that sometimes at the end of the month or at the end of the year, I can't truly remember or grasp what happened throughout said period of time. I also think about, for example, when I'm older, like when I'm 50 or 60 years old, I think that I'd want to know what happened throughout my youth, I guess. And that's why I created this series to record and safeguard and immortalize some moments throughout these months. So, welcome to the first episode, January 2026. So for me, the first 2 weeks of January are exam season. What does that mean? So I have, for example, 8 to 9 exams, and these exams are split throughout the 2 weeks. Usually I have 2 exams and then one rest day between each two. So for example, I have exams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then the next week it's the same. Sometimes we have 2 executive exams, but it's rarer, I guess. It happens only once or twice. So this semester I have 8 or 9 subjects, I'm not sure, that were quite diverse. I had radiology, psychology, geriatrics, prosthesis, and so on. To be honest, it is quite the tough semester. It is. Now looking back at it, now you're all set to watch these clips from this period. Good morning, everyone. Today is our first day of exams. Here is my roommate Noor. We are going to the library. We have an exam at 1 p.m. so we're getting a head start for today. Good morning, everyone. Today we have our second exam, and as you can see, it's raining like crazy, but we're still gonna keep on going. We're going to the library. Good morning, everyone. Today is the morning of our 5th exam. The stress is on, but honestly, I'm quite happy because it's coming to an end finally. Hi, this is an update. So today is Monday, I had my last exam on Saturday. My family actually came to me like yesterday and they brought me home, so I'm currently home in my hometown. Welcome to the third week of January, or as I like to call it, my week of rest and relaxation, which is a week where I take it slow, charge myself, do self-care activities, maybe bake, maybe watch movies, read books. Like, it's a week where I take it slowly to be ready and fresh to take on the next semester, which is gonna be one of the toughest or hardest semesters of dental school, or so I've heard. Finally, I'm so done with exams. Also, I wanted to talk about exam season in the essence of being honest and real and sharing my experience, I guess, and highlighting this part of my life. I wanted to talk about how frustrated and confused I was for some of these exams, I guess, because I think that I put in so much effort, that I worked for so many hours. I think that I did more than the bare minimum by far, and still, the day of the exam, I usually am not sure that I answered the right way, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna get the grades that I thought or expected I would get prior to taking the exams, which is very frustrating to me because I don't know what I'm supposed to do, I guess. I think that the effort that I'm putting in, I'm not receiving back from the grades. I don't know. This is my prediction, I guess, based on how well or bad I felt after taking the exam. However, I think that I've improved. I think that each semester I'm getting better, not grades-wise, I wish, but concerning my manner or technique to study or to prepare for the exams. I guess if I compare this semester to my first semester in my first year, I'm so different right now. Like, it would be like black and white, literally. I'm not as lost anymore. I know what to do. I know what's needed from me and what's expected from me to prepare, you know? So I'm grateful that I'm improving, and I'm also pretty sure that I still have room to improve. I guess the next semester I'm gonna do hopefully better than this one, and so on. I wanted to show you this blanket thing that my mom got me. So when you look at it, it looks like a normal blanket, like a random blanket, but if you focus enough, you'll find that it has hands, and then you get your hands in, and then you can like hold your book and read, and well, you stay warm, especially your hands, since they won't be under the blankets and the bed. I thought this was fun and cute, so I wanted to share it. Hi. So this week took quite the turn. It was raining so hard, non-stop for like 3 days straight, day and night. Many regions of the country were flooded, my hometown included. There was no way in or out of the town for 3 days straight. There was no school, no one worked. Luckily, it's so much better now. Everyone is recovering. So today is Saturday. I'll be going back to my college town because there's a prediction of rain like tonight/tomorrow as a preventive measure, I guess, to not get stuck here and miss classes. So I'll be going today instead of tomorrow because usually I go on Sundays. Hey there again. So I'm actually part of a club at my university. I'm the human resources responsible at the SOS Children Villages Ambassadors Club. And on January 31st, which is the last day of January, we have an Inside Out themed event like the movie. And we will bring children who have lost parental support. At first, we give them a passport that has an emotion on each page. Then they go through stations and they write down what they felt through these stations. For example, we have the joy station where they will have games to cheer them up. We have the fear station where they will have to guess an object in a blind box. We have the anger station, the embarrassment station, the anxiety station for older kids. And then we have a dance break and a lunch break. Hi there. So before this video is over, I wanted to add this segment, which will be present in all of the episodes, but it will be different for each one. This segment serves to sum up what happened throughout the month in a variable way. So for this month, which is one of the toughest for me, I wanted to start with a gratitude moment. So I am grateful for my friends, specifically Noor, Fatma, Dali, Muhannad. You brought lightness to these dark moments in some way. I also want to express my gratitude to my family, my parents, because their support and love made me who I am and brought me to this place in some sort. Thank you for the life that you gave me. Also, of course, I'm grateful for health. On another note, I want to express my gratitude for literature, because when reality gets too hard or too heavy or too difficult to handle, it has served as an escape that I can run to, like some safe space. I most probably have forgotten something that I should mention. I have so many other things that I can be grateful for. Like, if we're going to list them, the list will be endless. But these are the things that I can remember now. That's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.